Are we really shocked at this mistrial? I'm not. Same shit. Now, the reason why I'm making this video, because it's apparent from my observation of social media that um, people are befuddled as to how can in the American justice system this keeps happening. Because the system was not designed to help you or your children. It doesn't value their lives. The only reason why there are certain things in place in Babylon where people think that they're winning is because you can't, they've already did when they had our nose to the floor for real. Like chattel slavery was fucked up. I'm glad I wasn't there for that. Because if you read about that shit, they did some real fucked up shit to our ancestors. Like, seriously fucked up shit. So, like, when motherfuckers be talking about, oh, that was in the past, you never been a slave, but you read about some fucked up shit that happened to some of them slaves, and it'll make you fucking cringe. Like, real talk. But this testing thing is not new. It's going to continue to be the narrative. They are saying, fuck y'all. I know it's shocking because, some of you were raised to believe that if you just believe, you can achieve. Yeah, that's true on certain levels. But as far as like winning the war that Babylon has basically declared since the first black toe touched the shores, touch these shores in chains. Yeah, bro. They are not going to give you equality or freedom because then they would have to give up theirs. It's never going to be everybody enjoy the same. That's some old kumbaya shit, and it sounds good, but that's not the way the human psyche or how human behavior even works. Sorry. So whoever made us must be a real complex, kind of screwy individual because the human race, man, we got issues. But overseers will never be convicted of crimes ever. They have, unless it's like a serious thing where they really got to do it, or usually if the cop is non-white, they'll chop them head. It depends on what's going on politically. These people don't give a damn that like Philando Castle died and all that shit. It's all about mitigating damage, preventing civil wars. So, because when all that shit jumps out, they want to be able to orchestrate that. They don't want it to be a spontaneous thing where a bunch of motherfuckers get fed up and say, fuck this shit, and start acting a damn fool. They know they give you just enough to where you feel like you might be free. But at any given moment, they can take them civil rights and do what they want. And if you carry a badge, you have carte blanche to do whatever the fuck you want to do as long as you say, I fear for my life. He's got a gun. I thought he had. Cops have to make split-second decisions. Blase, skippy, whoop-de-whoop. Okay, but they don't draft police. You sign up for that shit. Occupational hazards, in my mind. That's what you got to deal with. Sorry. But Ray Tensing's mistrial is not surprising to me. They've been doing this shit forever. Way before the idea of a policeman even having to answer in the legal system for murdering somebody. There was a time where they got no reprimand. They just did that shit and brown people wound up dead, hung, burnt, crucified, whatever. They was doing all kind of shit. Read a book. Stop Googling shit. Because it's digital shit. They can take that out. They can fuck with that. Go to a bookstore. Get you a book. There's books out there on this shit. It will horrify your fucking mind. You talking about people say don't dwell on the past or whatever. But that's why in the fuck our future fucked up. Because we won't pay attention to the past. We got to get our lives together, man. They going to keep doing this shit. It's going to keep happening. You will not win in the white superstructure. It will not happen. The legal system was not built by black folks. It was built to keep black folks out. The economic system, all that shit, that was built to keep black folks out. It's not built to help you win. You might be able to survive in this shit. Kudos to the grinders. But you're not going to win. Like, black folks don't own the military. We don't control the agriculture. We don't control education. We don't control the systems that this country is built on. We might work for them. We might work and get into a higher title or echelon or whatever the hell you want to call it. But they are never going to let us run shit. Not let us. They're not going to let us. It's not going to be a thing where all the white folks wake up one morning and say, you know what? We really did these Negroes dirty. We should really atone for that. They're not going to do that. Y'all bugging if you think that shit. I don't give a fuck how many interracial babies y'all make. Not a knock to the interracial couples. Sat out. You like who you like. But I'm just saying, it don't matter how much y'all slap five and be on Snapchat together smiling and shit. It does not matter. Babylon is not going to relinquish control to us by voting, marching, praying, and all this other shit. They not. It's not going to happen. You dealing with people that don't have no conscience. They don't even see us as human beings. You yell, you can scream Black Lives Matter till the fucking cows come home. They don't give a fuck. They could have been passed legislation to stop these cops from murdering black folks. The message is clear. Take your genocide and shut the fuck up. That's what they saying. That's what they saying. They just doing it, nicely. And, they put these people out here in the music industry. Kudos, shout out to the entertainers. But it's a tool that they use. There's many distractions on the plantation that keep people's mind in a stagnated place. So this thing with Tenzing is only a culmination to a certain degree of our inaction to do what's necessary in order to get the fuck up out of here. Meaning this hole that we're in. This hell that most of us have lived, our grandparents lived, our great-great-grandparents lived. Come on now, we got to get tired of this shit at some point. Am I sorry that Sam's dead and no one's going to be held accountable? I am. Because that's fucked up. But at the same time, what are we going to do about it? Because there's been things that, even on the economic level that you could do. You ain't got to get out there. Everybody can't be Christy Angel. You ain't got to get out there and act like you got Kung Fu Joe and shit. There's things you could do financially that'll cripple these bastards on certain levels. It's going to be a multifaceted effort in order to wrestle this shit away to where we're not the bottom of the totem pole anymore. We are magnificent people. That's why they work so hard to keep us down. If we was truly just a race of bums and stupid motherfuckers, look, we would have been annihilated a long ago. So that can't be the real narrative. And some of you motherfuckers will sit there and take that shit. Yeah, niggas ain't shit. Well, the word nigga is meaning ignorant, lazy, and shiftless. So anybody can be that word. And let's just keep it out of the way real. Because I'm here to teach, not to preach. That's crazy. What are we going to do about it? What are we going to do? Because the cops going to keep getting off. That's what they're telling you. It's going to keep happening. They're not going to retry this motherfucker. He about to skip down the yellow brick road, go to Ruby Tuesdays or wherever the fuck they go, and eat some rib tips and kick back and screw his old lady and live his life. And Sam dead cold as fuck in the ground. That's fucked up. His kids get to go without their daddy. That's fucked up. And his story is not an unusual story. And that's fucked up. I've said in previous videos, we have the collective strength to build pillars in order to sustain ourselves. There's a lot of people out here with knowledge that can add to the vernacular so we can get our shit together. Bunch of teachers never get together and build a school. A bunch of people that have been working for Kroger's and managerial positions, not getting paid as much as executives, won't get together and build a grocery store. You got people that got this knowledge. All these bankers, you'll work for Fifth Third, you'll work for Bank of America, but you won't get with other bankers and combine that experience and build your own bank. There's ways we can do this shit and cripple their ass, because you know, Wasichu, they only understand profit and loss. We're a commodity, like a table or some ketchup. Drop a bottle, bust, oh well, we'll make another. That shit. And it's that deep. And we can put all the political correctness we want on it. It's not going to change the fact that they're basically saying, fuck you niggas, die. Die, nigga, die. We going to kill you if you hum. We going to kill you if you skip. We going to kill you if you comply. We going to kill you if you don't comply. We going to kill you if you got on a red shirt and we want it to be a blue shirt. We going to kill your ass if your ass crooked. Long as your skin is dark, we'll put your ass in the dirt. Your kids too. Because they don't even see them as children. They see them as grown motherfuckers. 7, 8, 9. He a grown ass man too, if I see you. I got kids. This shit scares me. It really do. But see, I don't show no fear because I don't fear these motherfuckers. And I don't teach my kids to fear them either. Because they not even really complex creatures. They just a bunch of motherfuckers who cheated and did some crazy shit to attain power. It's like the books motherfuckers read. It's the art of war. They stole the flag. We got to steal it back. I don't contribute to Cincinnati's events. I ain't been to Jazz Fest since 1998. That's real shit. And you know, I've been told by people in my community, it don't matter. Everybody else gonna spend their money, so your little dollar don't matter. Shit, it matters to fucking me. You won't get my shit, and me and my kids walk down the street walking Targets. You got me fucked up. I have to pay certain monies. I ain't got no choice. I gotta pay due. I gotta pay my bills. I gotta pay rent. I gotta sustain myself, and it has to happen. But am I gonna give extra money to the city of Cincinnati? Hell the fuck no. Fuck y'all. And that's how I feel about Cincinnati officials. Babylon, period. Fuck y'all. Because at the end of the day, if y'all hadn't cheated, raped, lied, and infected, y'all even wouldn't be in the position y'all in. And that's why they work so hard to insulate themselves. Overseers. That's one of the insulation rings of the Pentagon that they use against you. The legislature. They make all these dumbass laws that hem you up hard as fuck, especially if you black, brown, yellow. Because let's not forget, they had them Asians on that book. They did them Asians dirty too. But I ain't Asian, so you know. But history is out there. They gonna tell you in school. I read books outside of the school. I was an avid reader as a kid. As a teenager, I still read now. I'm a grown motherfucker. There's books out there that you can read. I walk by the bookstores all the time. They selling books cheap as fuck. And the cart just sit out there full of the motherfucker. Sometimes you got to expand your mind in order to have ideas. And maybe you might come up with something that'll add to the vernacular. You never know. Because a lot of you motherfuckers don't ever try.